Greetings, friends and family. It's me, your griot, the ubiquitous bard, Baba the Storyteller. Welcome to another episode of Baba Talks. I know these episodes seem to be coming far and few in between, but I made a promise to myself long ago that I would only publish when I had something truly substantive to share with you all. And well, since my last Baba Talks, it would be a misnomer to say I've been busy. Since my last Baba Talks, I've toured the Middle East. I've been to Beijing, China touring, East Africa, and a host of other places. I've also been working closely with a few school districts, bringing the craft of storytelling into classrooms. And here's a really special announcement that's really special to me anyway. My daughter and son-in-law gifted me with a new grandbaby. So life, yeah, it's good, y'all. But what I want to talk to you about today in this episode is the impact of craft. Whether you're an artist, attorney, or custodian, we all practice a craft. Acknowledging our craft and mastering it is what sets us apart from the pack. And one aspect of craft is recognizing the impact that you, as a human being, have on other human beings. Probably the most impactful moments of my performances, they hardly ever occur during the performance. The moments that stay with me in my memory typically occur before or after I finish presenting. I visited a school yesterday that I had been to more than a year ago or so. The welcome back, the cheers, the children running in the morning when I arrived on campus. Okay, being honest with you, that had me walking around with the biggest smile ever. But the performance space, now, it wasn't ideal for the type of intimacy that you want to create for a moment of storytelling, but I work with what I'm given, and I appreciate moments for what they are. And for me, moments are sacred. This venue, the school, the performance for it was outdoors. And because it was school-wide, the students were spread out. And this forces me into a lot of movement during performances to try and get closer to each section of students. Now, I make as much eye contact as possible, and I speak directly to as many of them as I can in the hour that we have together. I usually tell my audience of students, I tell them, without words, your eyes tell me if you're listening with your hearts. Now, following the performance, there were lines of classes wanting to stay behind and ask questions or give hugs. I never discourage the teachers who do this from doing this practice. In fact, I factor in time when I schedule with schools to allow for me not being able to have to rush or leave too quickly. Now, and I know this isn't economically wise, but I believe in prioritizing hearts and minds. But while these children were standing there was this young girl, she was maybe 9 or 10 years of age, who approached, and then she just stood there staring. I smiled at her, but she had the most sullen, forlorn look on her face. Others were standing around, teachers, students, administrators, and she took a few steps closer to me when it was her turn, after waiting for what seemed like a little bit. She took a few steps forward to me, and then she said, "My mother died." I didn't allow a single second to pass between us before sharing with her that I understood her pain, because my mother also died. I told her it isn't something I ever talk about, but I felt like she should know that she's not alone in feeling the pain of having lost a mother. This child leaped into me, grabbing me around the waist, and began just sobbing. And well, I hugged and I patted her back like my mother used to do for me whenever I needed consoling. It wasn't a long embrace. She seemed to get what she needed in the matter of a few minutes, but when she pulled away, I was able to see the magic of human connection because she was smiling. This is a moment I will not soon forget, I promise you. I want to thank you for taking the time to listen to this Baba Talks. And if you enjoy this type of programming, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I produce more videos. And it's not just the Baba Talks, it's all types of videos on my channel. And as I always say when closing out, in the language of the Bamana people of West Africa, there's a proverb that says, Doni doni, kunoni benyagada, or little by little, the small bird manages to build its nest. Until next time.